They want what you have. You know what I'm saying? But what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Jay Willie Silly, man. AKA Mr. Take It Easy for you in the life easy. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram, man, and Twitch, man, in the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. Like I said, we are hitting on the 3-hour mark, man, when it comes to Twitch. You know what I'm saying? 3-hour mark, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody for still being in the stream. Like I said, y'all, bro, it is freaking 3:30 a.m. You know, like I said, I'm going to watch Money Heist after I'm done and everything. You know what I'm saying? Going to watch Money Heist or whatnot. You know what I mean? But, you know, I read my Bible, read my devotion, bro. So, you know, yeah, it's definitely going to be a, you know, late upload night when it comes to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Probably upload one more video after this, or this probably be the night. But like I said, y'all upload every day on Twitch. You know what I mean? So, you know, y'all tune in, man. We got parents discover their son is a wanted killer. And if y'all do want to watch a lot of videos like this, bro, you know, it's in the True Crime playlist.
You're for Brandon. Rachel. Sure.
This is 21-year-old Brandon Reisner standing alongside his two parents. For the last 6 hours, Brandon has been on the run from police after brutally killing his best friend.
Nigga killed his best friend.
Head back towards Collinwood.
And as Brandon's parents learn their son is an alleged killer, all they can do is pray as they patiently wait for their son's fate.
Mom and Daddy can't say you know, boy.
Oh, Jeremy, if y'all can have a seat out here, would you like to talk in private?
I don't know how I feel. Imagine your son being a mass killer. Like, oh my God, I raised a killer. Imagine your son being a mass killer, man. It'll make it worse. The nigga killed his own best friend.
On a cold November morning in 2022, a ditched Toyota Prius would be discovered by officers in Rome, Georgia.
There's nothing. That's what I was looking for. There's nothing.
Why this car was ditched in the middle of a creek is something police were yet to figure out.
Y'all don't think he's in there?
No, I didn't know there.
Okay. Son's name's Aaron Davis. Supposed to be coming to Rome to see some friends and going to Alabama to see his girlfriend.
I don't think he made it there.
Nah. I wonder where he's at. Why his car down there?
Crazy thing is, there's nothing. I mean, there was no acceleration. It's almost like it just
Rode off in there or something.
yeah. Did it go all the way up in park or something? Yeah, I mean, there's lights on like it's, but it ain't running.
I rode over here to see what was going on. He was down there changing out the trash.
A tow truck would eventually come and lift the vehicle out from the creek, and upon searching the license plate number, they would discover it belonged to 21-year-old Aaron Davis. Luckily, the town of Rome, Georgia is relatively small, and officers were already familiar with—
This ain't happened in Alabama, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, this happened in Rome, Georgia, bro.
the name. So
He was heading to Alabama to see his girlfriend.
Lieutenant Sailors would give Aaron's father a call a few minutes later.
Then he's gotta go up to visit his girlfriend in Alabama after that.
Okay. Yeah, can you see if you maybe can get a hold of him and check in with him, see where he's...
His best friend killed him,
He
man.
just found the car abandoned there.
Yeah, it's actually off in a little ditch. We're in the process of getting it out. I don't think there's anybody in it right now.
Aaron's car being ditched is just as much of a mystery to his father as it is for the police. However, he did have some useful details he was able to give the lieutenant following this call. The night prior to this footage, Aaron went to visit his longtime friend, Brandon Reisner. The two had been friends since middle school, and their friendship continued all the way through college. Aaron had just recently graduated from Brigham Young University, so his over 60-mile travel to visit Brandon was meant to celebrate the new start to adulthood. But ever since Aaron had left for Brandon's house, nobody had heard from him, and his phone would go straight to voicemail. All of these strange mysteries would lead Aaron's father to file a missing persons report, and an investigation to find Aaron would officially begin. First, and most obviously, police would give Brandon Reisner a call, as he was supposedly the last person to have been in contact with Aaron.
Hey, I'm Lieutenant Sailor's Rome Police. You doing all right today?
Yes, I am. I'm looking for my friend right now.
Yeah, that's what I was calling about. You hadn't heard from him?
I have not. I've tried calling him, and it's just gone straight to voicemail. And I heard he was at Heritage Park, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'm looking around. Do you guys know where the car was?
Yeah, it was in a ditch over there. When's the last time you saw Aaron?
I saw him last night.
About what time?
Well, we started drinking around like 12, noon. He started throwing up pretty bad. He told me to leave him alone. I guess I woke up around like 1 or 2 a.m. And that's when I saw that his car was gone.
All right. Well, if y'all hear from him, let us know, okay?
Yeah, thank you for the help, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Brandon's story made complete sense, and he even claimed to be actively looking for Aaron at the time of the phone call, as any good friend would do. It seemed like Brandon was clearly the person they needed to speak to further in order to get to the bottom of Aaron's disappearance. So a few hours later, they
Pulled up
showed
on that nigga.
unannounced at Brandon's house to get more answers about what happened the night before, this time face to face.
I mean, like I be trying to tell you, man, you know what I'm saying? See, you know, a lot of niggas gotta understand, man, your enemy is way closer than you think. You know what I mean? That's why I be trying to say when it comes to me. You know, I say it all the time, 95% of the time I'm by myself, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really don't trust nobody, man. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Matter of fact, most of the people that did me wrong was my friends, bro. Matter of fact, all the people that did me wrong was my partners. That's why I rock alone today. Some weird niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Had to beat one of my partners down. Nigga scammed me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And then another nigga was weird. I was like, yeah, I can't trust niggas. I ain't keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? On God, you feel me? Like nigga freaking scammed me. I had to punish the nigga. FaceTime the nigga and everything. Said, nigga, when I see you, nigga, I'm gonna punish you, nigga. That nigga started laughing, bro. When I seen that nigga start laughing, though, like, nigga started laughing, nigga, seen that nigga in the locker room. Put the pause on that nigga. Nah, I mean, straight up, nigga. You feel me? But like I said, man, I really be by myself, bro. Honestly, you know, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust a soul. I don't trust my mom. I don't trust my dad. I don't trust you. I don't trust nobody. And I'm always looking all the time. I'm always looking, man.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Officer Garver, the Rome.
Nah, a lot of y'all niggas be like, you don't trust niggas, but you be around a whole bunch of niggas. You know what I'm saying? All that. See me, I really don't trust niggas. I don't be around nobody. You know what I mean? I be by myself everywhere I go. No matter if it's eating, no matter where it's at, I'm by myself. So a lot of y'all niggas be trying to talk about you ain't on no freaking, you know, you don't trust no niggas, then you post it up with like 6 niggas. You hang around like 6 or 7 niggas. Feel me? I don't roll around like that. You know what I mean? Honestly, don't trust niggas. You feel me? So, you know, if you around 7 niggas, if you around 8 niggas, 5 niggas, you trust niggas.
Following up on all this.
I don't be around nobody.
What's going on? Just make sure we're all on the same page.
We started drinking around 12 yesterday.
Yeah, it's you and Aaron, right?
Yeah, me and Aaron.
Okay. Anyone else with you guys?
And went to bars, and I had bought some red wine.
Yeah.
And came back here, started drinking red wine.
You niggas drinking wine?
So, yeah, he had gone upstairs and was just puking everywhere to the toilet. It was like standing up and puking for some reason.
It's nothing wrong with drinking wine, but it's like y'all drinking wine together or something. I mean, you know, I'm thinking niggas drinking what y'all call it, some booze. You know what I mean? Drinking, you know, but wine, nigga. No, wine like for some, you know.
No, dude, doesn't need any help. I went downstairs, dropped a bottle, cut my pinky, and I went to the urgent care this morning, took a shower, went to bed.
Okay.
And then woke up.
But you probably got some niggas that drink wine together.
And his car's gone.
Despite Brandon's strange demeanor, Aaron's actions last night connect with the ditched car and lack of response for the last 12 hours. If Aaron was a light drinker and got heavily intoxicated, who knows what he could have done while...
I ain't saying the nigga sweet.
So,
I ain't saying that.
Aaron been friends.
We bet.
I don't try to, one thing I don't do, I don't put that on niggas' name. I don't put that on niggas' name all sweet, but you know, You know, two niggas drinking wine together. That's just something I ain't never heard of. You know, you probably got niggas that partners, y'all niggas drink wine together and all that. You know, but, you know, partners kicking it together. You know, they drinking what they call it booze. You drinking beers and that, you know, of a sort. You know, wine just on some, you know, different type of, you know, me, I look at it like that, you know what I mean? But you probably do got some friends that, you know, drink wine together, you know?
Okay. Then,
but
we became more like close friends, I'd say, like around freshman year.
We're still trying to find him. I don't know. You know, he may just be staying at a hotel, sleeping off whatever happened last night. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily mean he's in danger or anything like that. Do you have any problem with us checking inside the house? No problem at all? No ferocious iguanas or anything? No. You never know, man. People have all kinds of pets.
The officer would search the house and find some interesting discoveries. Several doors would be locked, specifically the door leading to Aaron's room, where he supposedly threw up several times. This was strange, so Brandon would be called inside to help get them up to Aaron's room.
You mind coming in here with me so you can just show me where I'm going and all that?
Yeah.
Just makes it a little bit easier. The bathroom is up there that he was up checking in. I got you. Oh, Lord. Is that what's in the laundry right now, I guess? Okay.
They obviously here because they feel like you're the number one suspect.
Coming from the room and find excessive amounts of cleaning supplies. But all of that would mean nothing compared to what they found next.
Like blood?
There's a significant amount of blood next to the bed, too. Decent. More than just vomit all the way over here.
Nigga killed his best friend.
Been there a while, but he could have been throwing up blood, I guess. See all that? It's weird to be throwing up blood like that.
Yeah.
Not to mention if he had
alcohol poisoning,
he wouldn't have been able to get up and move around this morning. Especially at 2 or 3 in the morning. Just poured powder right there too. That's it right now.
The cops are starting to find the whole scenario awfully suspicious. The odd story from Brandon, the puddles of blood in Aaron's room, the hundreds of dollars worth of cleaning supplies. It seems as though Brandon sensed the officer's suspicion arising as well, as when Aaron's room was being searched, he decided to do this.
That nigga ran?
Oh, my knees.
That nigga didn't dip. So you doing that, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You doing that off the rip, nigga, that makes you a suspect. I ain't gonna cap. Because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you can say anything for the blood. He was throwing up blood. That's ketchup. You know what I'm saying? Anything. But nigga, you running off? That right there, oh, this nigga's the killer. He killed this nigga. He had something to do with Aaron missing. So that right there make you the number one suspect, bro. So you just killed yourself, like right there. And what's the reason for you killing your best friend? That's your best friend ever since middle school? Nah, I be trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all better watch these niggas, man. Y'all better watch these niggas. I'm telling y'all, bro. You know, it's a lot of, bro. I better watch these niggas, dog. Just because you think a nigga your friend, I don't mean a nigga friend. If you feel some type of way about a nigga, hey. It's a fast nigga.
He jumped the fence. Head back towards Collinwood.
That's your house, nigga. Nigga killed.
Between LaPorte and Eastside, gonna be in these houses. Go up to the house. Get in the backyard. Okay. Possible 1043 suspect.
Run back towards 8.
Give me more units.
Unfortunately, officers lost sight of Brandon. He officially managed to escape the police, at least for now. Desperate for any leads that might aid in finding Brandon, police began going door to door around the neighborhood, questioning witnesses who might have caught a glimpse of where he had fled. During this effort, one officer encountered a neighbor who happened to be on a call with Brandon's father, Jeremy. Quickly, the officer took the phone to speak with him directly.
Hey, sir, I'm Lieutenant.
Yeah, I don't like that shirt.
Police.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Reisner, the homeowner.
Yes,
It's a disgusting shirt you
We're
got.
probably going to need to talk to Brandon. Do you know where he is?
No, I thought he was still at home. Now, earlier we had told him maybe drive around the areas where they normally hang out and try to look for him, for Aaron. Okay, well, we'll keep trying to get hold of him. We're still about an hour away, working our way there.
Even Jeremy was clueless regarding Brandon's whereabouts, and seemingly so was everyone else, as an entire hour would go by with Brandon nowhere to be found.
I am.
Okay.
This is Mom.
Okay. So I realize you might not be able to answer this question.
Probably don't know the answer, but I'll try.
Is there a suspicion that Brandon was involved in what, hurting Aaron or something?
There's suspicion of something happened in the home.
Beyond getting drunk and throwing up?
Well, we don't know.
They're lifelong friends. We called back after the boy's mom called us. We called back and said, when did you last see Aaron? He says, I guess he left during the night. And that's all we did. He went to look for him where the car was reported.
Yes.
Powers that be have our number?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
While trying his best to assist the police with the investigation, Jeremy would return
You just
to
don't
his
want to
house,
believe it, bro.
where he discovered
You don't want to
Brandon's
believe it.
phone. Up until that point, Jeremy had been doing everything he could to help the police track down his son. However, after finding the phone,
You don't want to believe
his
it.
cooperation came to a sudden stop. He refused to hand the phone over, leaving police to wonder, had he seen something on it? Or was he hiding something far more unsettling? But before we get to that, Jeremy is not alone in facing a tragedy. Unfortunately, it can happen to any of us. Take Yvette.
Yeah, he got a little freaking sponsor. But like I said, man, you know, I just wouldn't want to believe it either, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I raised this little nigga right. You know what I mean? I was a good parent to the little nigga. I even whooped the little nigga butt, put belt the booty on him, you know, disciplined him like, hey, well, I was finna cuss. You know, thank God for my change in Jesus Christ. But, you know, like I said, I'm just thinking like, dang, what if this happened? You know what I mean? What if this happened to me? You feel me? That's a very scary feeling because that's not a true statement. You know, everything starts from home. I told y'all, I used to say that, but it's some kids that grew up in nice homes. It's some kids that had nice parents. I'm talking about everything. Like, you know, like parents did everything they should do. You know what I mean? And that kid still turned out to be freaking crazy. You want me to name a kid that turned out to be crazy that actually had nice parents? That actually had freaking a good upbringing? Ted Bundy. Who is Ted Bundy, Jay? He's the most famous serial killer freaking of all time. The little crazy boy freaking grew up to be a serial killer. The man had a nice parent. This is off of his words, right? I told y'all one thing about Jay. I do not speak opinions. Sometimes I speak opinions, but most of the time I speak facts. So everything that I'm talking about, I know. This is off Ted Bundy's words. You know what I mean? I had nice parents. I even grew up going to church. You know what I'm saying? Parents raised me like excellent. Had nice, amazing parents. And Ted Bundy go around slaughtering 36 women? You know what I mean? So the whole time, bro, you got to understand. Y'all parents got to understand, man, that a lot of y'all children's, man, ain't what you see. You feel me? It used to make me laugh. I ain't gonna lie. In the inside, my parents and my dad used to be like, he used to love saying this. I know you more than you know yourself. Yeah, all right. My dad used to love saying that. I know you more than you love yourself. Boy, stop. Whole time in here, yeah, I'm a good kid. I'm following all the rules, doing everything you tell me, but outside, I'm a hell-yeah. I'm a hell-raiser. He knew it too. My mama was kind of confused, like, I don't understand, like, he's such a good kid. My daddy looking at me like, that little nigga a demon. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't fool my dad. My dad always used to beat the brakes off me like I stole something. That nigga knew I was bad. Even his teachers had to tell me, he is the leader. You know what I mean? My mama thought I was a follower. You know what I mean? My dad thought I was a follower. They like, no, he's the leader. And for sure, you right on, I was. I told y'all in school, man, I ain't one of them. I wasn't one of them niggas that they're doing on some crazy stuff. Like even Ted Bundy, when his auntie used to go to sleep, that nigga used to surround her around with knives. That nigga used to place knives around his auntie while she was sleeping. I ain't doing none of that crazy-ish. The worst thing I used to do was rebel at school, get in fights and whatnot. You know what I mean? But I was a hell raiser though. I had parents, my mom, my dad. Dad disciplined me. My mom raised me right. My dad raised me right. But I'm still going outside a hell raiser. So all I'm saying is a lot of y'all kids. You think you know a lot of y'all kids. You know what I mean? Whole time the nigga Angel in the crib, outside the nigga a whole different nigga.
They do it all for free. Just the past few months, Morgan & Morgan
think you know your kid?
Hundreds of people. One car crash victim in Florida won a verdict worth $12 million.
Oh my
times
God.
more millions.
Oh
and
my
it takes
God.
www. by scanning the QR code to discover Brandon's phone while searching around the house.
Morgan & Morgan.
Huge
Used to hate that commercial.
Investigation, as it could help trace where Brandon could have gone off to. But unfortunately, Jeremy was unwilling to give up the phone to cops until he could better understand the situation. After all, Brandon is his son, and he is innocent until proven guilty.
Okay.
So giving up the phone could be a tragic mistake. Again, hours go by with no further leads or clues as to where Brandon
Dude,
went.
that nigga hit
What Jeremy
ghosts.
managed to find on Brandon's phone during this period will forever remain a mystery. However, when police spoke to him again, his demeanor would shift dramatically.
What's the status? So, first of all, I understand you found his cell phone. That's right. You want to turn that over to us?
Maybe.
Okay.
I do. My gut says yes, but at the same time,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
we'll probably need to go through it and see at least maybe where he's been today. There is a significant amount of blood in that upstairs bedroom on the carpet. But I wanted to be straight up with you. Not come home and find that. Okay?
I appreciate that. Do you have a warrant that would include the phone?
No, we'd have to get one at some point, so we couldn't go into it without that. So
some text back and forth.
Maybe something that helps. Then I know. Helps him. But I can't promise you that because I don't.
No, I know.
I don't know what I was in there, so
I want to.
Yeah, I ain't giving up my son. Like, I ain't gonna
I
cap.
understand.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna keep walking.
Something had changed. Whatever was on that phone had to be disturbing, and the officer seemed to have caught on to this as well.
Because he doesn't know what's going on.
I ain't giving up my son, G.
But he seemed a little shocked that we're at his house.
But little nigga, you ain't staying with me.
Respectful in the sense that he was okay with us being at his house and doing what we needed to do. I couldn't really get a feel for him. He may just be covering for his kid. He's gotta be. Him having the phone not being shattered tells me that his son handed it to him. So he found the phone, tells us that he found the phone, but doesn't want to give it to us without a search warrant. Text messages out there. Probably. He was telling Reddit that they were texting her about him asking for if anyone had seen Aaron. I wonder if those texts were sent since we've been here, though.
These officers were spot on with their theory. On the phone, Brandon would leave an array of horrifying notes, such as, his scream became a gargle as he swallowed his tongue. I like dark places where my mind melts. It feels so good and I feel so cool. My brain's a waterfall running out of my nose like drool. I can turn myself on in the blink of an eye. They notified me as the smartest man alive. Additionally, he would leave a to-do list following the murder of Aaron. 1. Schedule last 3 songs. This was in reference to his YouTube channel where he would post his music. 2. Vacuum. 3.
Let me see, nigga, that's your real YouTube, Brandon Reisner. You see this nigga? Let me see what nigga's saying about you, Brandon Reisner. Oh my God, that nigga had a YouTube channel. Let me see this right here, Brandon Reisner. Holy crap. You know what I'm saying? The boy got 21 subscribers now. That's it, 21 subscribers. Let me see what niggas in the comments say. Oh man, freak, my nigga. Feel me? I can't freaking. Dang, I can't look at the comment section, bro. Dang it, my nigga. Nigga turned off the comments. I was finna look up that nigga. Finna look at the nigga YouTube. He got a YouTube channel though. He got 21 subscribers. You know what I mean?
YouTube channel where he would post his music. 2. Vacuum. 3. Laundry. 4. Shower in my shower. 5. Take bath. Tomorrow.
Nigga said shower in my shower, didn't take bath.
Text Rachel that Aaron threw up horribly. I think there was some blood in it. 2. I woke up and he was gone. Whether or not these exact messages were what alarmed Jeremy is unknown, but something on that phone made it clear to him that Brandon had killed Aaron. And just an hour later, Jeremy would call police, detailing that he was with Brandon and that he was willing to surrender and turn himself in. So 25 minutes later, Brandon and his parents would arrive at the station.
You're with Brandon.
Rachel.
Rachel? Jeremy. Thank you.
Rachel, Jeremy, if y'all can have a seat out here, I'm gonna take him back there and we'll talk, man. Would you like to talk in private?
You need to send somebody out to find the body.
Okay. I'll be right back out with you, okay? Anything in your pockets that I need to know about?
Wallet and keys.
Those real quick.
Turn around right quick.
No.
Turn around, put everything. Search me.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Yeah, that's your best friend, boy. I'm gonna show you what real you're gonna look like.
Now that Brandon was secured, the detective would sit him down to try and get a basic confession or any information that might ease the path to conviction.
Alright, like I was saying, I'm Detective York.
You gonna confess, boy?
PD, of course. Detective
Found
York,
blood in that bed.
That's me. So before we get started, got some paperwork you gotta fill out.
The detective would start the interview by getting Brandon's basic information and contact addresses.
Killed your best friend,
So
boy.
I'll read you some stuff before we get started, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to talk to a lawyer.
I don't like snakes, gang. I don't like that, bro.
Have him with you during questioning.
I don't like that, Joe.
You would like a lawyer.
Like a lawyer, boy. It don't matter if you got a lawyer, boy. You hit feet, boy, and found blood on the bed, boy. I don't like snakes, boy. You just killed your best friend, boy. They're gonna tell you.
All right, sit tight for just a minute.
Brandon was smart. He knows nothing he says in the interrogation room will go on to help him in court, so he decides to keep his mouth shut. While this is unfortunate for the detective, Brandon's parents are more than willing to have a discussion with him. So instead, he turns his attention over to them to try and get the information that he's looking for.
I mean, there's nothing you can do now, man. You're looking like, man, what the freak did this nigga do? What the son? What the frick?
Thank you.
My son is a mass killer. What the frick?
There's a lot going on right now. Anything that we can do to help y'all right now.
Need you back on fire. I can take you out. Try to show you. I can try to show you.
You can try to show us
the general area, yeah.
Okay.
There's
you know
that old cemetery up the hill. You turn left. Trendle, something like Trendle. We can show you all that.
This statement from Jeremy was crucial information to track down Aaron's body. But as valuable as this information is, the detective recognized the importance of capitalizing on the opportunity to gather as much from Jeremy as possible while he remained cooperative. With this in mind, he shifted his focus to delving deeper into Brandon's personal life before turning to search for the body.
Brandon had brought him home from college because he was having anxiety attacks, he was having suicidal thoughts, he was having visions. Brought him home.
Shoot!
I get his medications right. Got a call from Brandon this morning around 9 or 10. He was asked to come out. One thing out. So they had a drink. He didn't want Dad finding out, but he was following upstairs in the corridor. That's all we heard. Then an hour or two goes by. Boy's mom calls us. Or I called Brandon back immediately after 10. So, you know where Aaron is? He says, well, together around 5. And we were told that Aaron had run away. Brandon ran from the house, ran from the police. Aaron's body is likely there. He's mentally unstable. He has Tourette's since he was a kid, diagnosed as a kid. And with that comes OCD, and people say they have OCD one time, they don't understand until they live with that.
This raises the possibility that his actions may have been influenced by mental instability. However, it's important to consider the context. Jeremy's statements could be an attempt to have Brandon plead insanity in court. Therefore, it's essential to approach these.
Said, do I have a best friend? I don't call niggas my best friend. I ain't gonna cut. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't got no best friend. You know what I mean? But, shoot, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, do I got a best friend? No, I'm not calling no nigga my best friend. You know what I mean? We say partners around here. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, that's my best friend. You know what I mean? You know, that was some little kid junk back then. You know what I mean? Little kids, you know, we call, you know, that my best friend. You know what I'm saying? That was little kids junk. Grown man, we ain't calling another grown man best friends. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, you know. But, yeah, man, you know, all these niggas try to plead for insanity. All y'all talk about mentally unstable and all that, man. Nigga ain't trying to hear none of that, cuz. You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't mentally unstable. That nigga know what the heck going on, Pops, and you know it too. You know what I'm saying? All this little mentally unstable. They try to pull that with the last true crime that I reacted to. You know what I mean? Talk about mentally unstable. When she killed her mama, she stabbed her mama 273 times. All that mentally unstable. They said, all right, mentally unstable in that cell over there. You know what I mean? We finna mentally unstable give you these freaking 23 years. We're going to be mentally unstable when we sentence you to dog years. You know what I mean? So they sentence her to dog years. That mentally unstable, that insanity, that ain't work. You feel me? Man, sending this girl to 23 years to life.
Claims with a grain of salt, as they may not fully reflect the reality of the situation. Regardless, police now had an approximate location
you mentally
of where
unstable?
Aaron's body should be. So all hands.
Okay, you're gonna be mentally unstable in that cell.
Jeremy had described. Aaron was found buried in the cemetery.
Buried that nigga in the, oh my God.
In the back of the property. Even worse was that his body was wrapped inside the very sheets he slept on in Brandon's house. The speculation had come to an
buried
end.
that nigga.
Brandon Reisner was a cold-blooded murderer. Right after this discovery, Brandon was placed under arrest for the murder of Aaron Davis and transported to the local prison. But the cops found his behavior very unconventional.
Where you going down for murder?
Go up to the counter, let them follow their instructions.
You ain't going to no hospital, you going to prison.
Well, you got ID in here if you want. For me? No, we're talking to you. You got your ID in there. Yeah.
Officers stated that Brandon remained eerily calm while being transported and seemed completely unfazed by the entire situation. And while Brandon had been successfully captured and the case had seemingly came to a successful conclusion, officers had one tragic duty to complete before the end of the day. Break the news to Aaron's parents that their son had been murdered.
Any questions here? Yep. I don't know a whole lot because I'm not.
It's the hard part, man. It's the hard part.
Be specific.
Why would he do that? Why you do that? We need my son. The family needs help. Oh my God.
Aaron was a recent college graduate and a good kid with a bright future ahead of him. His sudden death is nothing short of an evil, horrifying act on Brandon's behalf, and justice had to be served for Aaron's and his family's sake. That justice would come inside the courtroom on July 18th, 2024.
Man, that boy got thick. You know what I'm saying? But being good in jail. Pops made sure you good enough. But got a lot on his tabs. God dang.
Short of an
Hair
evil
cut off.
horrifying act on Brandon's behalf, and justice had to be served for Aaron's.
But make sure your
and
book's
his
good
family's
enough,
sake.
buddy. Boy, you ain't good enough.
Justice
God.
inside the courtroom on July 18th.
Boy, added some pounds
2024,
on.
Brandon was left with little to no defense for his crimes, and his plea to claim mental insanity was quickly ruled out.
And I have come to the conclusion that justice requires that Mr. Reisner be sentenced on count 1 to imprisonment for life without parole. And that's what I'm going to do.
He was sentenced to life in prison without the
Yeah, I told you all that. I told you. You know what I'm saying? What I say? What I say, y'all? He finna be mentally unstable in that cell. What I say? Don't care about that first-degree murder, life in prison without the possibility of parole.
And that's what I'm going to do.
He was sentenced to life.
Bro,
in
you
prison.
got life in prison. I'm finna end the stream after that. But bro, you got life, bro. That means you ain't never gonna be able to have no girl. Bro, you can't go to the moon. Bro, do y'all not understand that? Like, I don't be understanding, y'all. Do y'all not understand how crazy that is? Bro, you have life in prison. You're not gonna be around no more women. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to the movies. Bro, you can't go on vacation. Oh, like me thinking about it, bro, that makes me like, bro, you can't sleep. You can't sleep in. You always gonna have a cellmate. You ain't gonna have your own bed. Bro, you can't play the game no more. Bro, you can't watch. Like, bro, you ain't never gonna have peace and quiet. No family. You ain't never gonna have peace and quiet. It's always loud in prison. It ain't never gonna just be peaceful like this. Y'all hear that? Peace. Nigga, that's what I be saying. Y'all, but have that. You know why? Cause like I said, I try to tell y'all, slavery's still around. It's just a different name. What's it called, Jay? A job, and it's called jail. You are a slave, bro. Back then, what were they locked up in? Chains. The slave masters, they had the guns. Because guess what? They got the guns. You know, they got all the weapons walking around. And guess what, nigga? You still gonna have to work enough. Who you think be making them street signs, them stop signs, them yield signs? Who you think be making that? Them inmates be making them signs. And they get paid, what, like 19 cents? And it ain't no nigga, you ain't finna do it, nigga. You finna do it. And you finna have hard labor, nigga.
Prison now.
No regular meals. Oh my God. You ain't finna have no regular meals. A burger. You don't know how I feel to just go out and just get married, have your children. What? What a life wasted, boy. Just cause you killed your boy.
Without the possibility of parole after pleading guilty to the murder and mutilation of Aaron Davis.
Hey man, your boy Jay is done with the live stream chat. You know what I mean? Very done with the live stream. 3 minutes and 18 seconds. You know what I mean? RP to Aaron, man. Y'all spam them RPs in the chat. You know what I mean? But, you know, like I said, sometimes it will be late. Sometimes it will be early, but your boy Jay will live stream every day. I had to watch my Lakers game today, see how we look without AD. And we look real good without AD for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy with how we looked. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait to face them Warriors on Thursday. And word on the street, the boy Luka Doncic will be on the freaking court Saturday. You know what I mean? So, you know, thank y'all for joining the stream. I will do a 4-hour stream, but I kind of started a little too late. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do a 4-hour stream, just not tonight. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody for joining the stream. Like I said, if y'all did join the stream late, all these videos will be uploaded, you know, into YouTube. You know what I mean? So you missed the Lakers game, the Celtics game, the freaking, who else I reacted to? I forgot who the freak else I reacted to. The Lakers, the Celtics. I forgot who else I reacted to. You know what I mean? But I reacted to 3 games tonight. You know what I mean? And a lot of more videos going forward. So appreciate everybody for joining the stream. And it's your boy Jay, man. I gotta see how to freaking see my chat, man, because my chat up here for sure. Like, I'm looking at my chat. chat up here. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. You say it Mavs W, but yeah, it wasn't really a W tonight. Y'all lost. But make sure to subscribe and turn the bell like a video, man. I'm out, man. Yay!